Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Subway Builder with the old one play stuff, or Oops for short. The series where I'm trying to build my version of the New York subway system without looking at what they currently have. And at the end of the series, I'd like to compare mine with theirs. So in the last episode, I got up to just over 500 million in profit with a ridership of a demand of 7.2%. So let's see where I get to at the end of this episode. Because in the last one, I built my airport route, which is now jumped up to number 2 in the all-time ridership. In this episode, I want to look to expand this route across into Uptown, intersect probably at 10th Street with potentially one line just going up here, probably just finish off somewhere in the centre there, and then another line which will come down south or southwest. So I have that line which I could look to expand. It would probably just have it straight up and down. But first of all, let's get this route across the river. So construction, heavy quad. I think I'm at -10. Yes. So I add on my little loop and going from the centre is that many. It's trying to work out which line is that, but probably doesn't matter. Because at some point I do actually have to go down to 20%. So let me just build that little bit of track. Because then I need to come back up to 10%, which is what this station is. Okay, so do I go to 15 to start off with? So if I can go to 15 to there, now I can add a station on, and now I want to come up to 10, not with a station, up to 10 with a track, and I'll probably put a station just here. Putting down 7th Avenue. Now I can build you in. What I do need to do is hit play because I will need some money because this, it's not too expensive at the minute. So again, I want to head across to there. So that brings me up. Residence. I might go straight into a station, actually. So if I do a construction with a station, just there, that cuts more or less through that bubble. Now it is ambitious expansion plans. Well, not that ambitious, but somewhat ambitious. Let me put another station just here. Now a little bit more track to take me through to 10th Street with another quad station just there that intersects 10th Street. Now this is where the decisions need to be made. What I want to do is to bring two parallel off. If I put, using my bubble, a parallel so if I put a parallel station just there, it just pick all of those people up. And then if I put a parallel station because walking distance, that's going to be my end of my line. For this little bit of a route, put a station there, build my track across to you with another station just there. I can build that track, then that will go in. So that will be the end of that line. And that brings me all the way down. Yes, let me just build. Not quite. Very nearly an oops moment there. So I need to just put my crossover just there. 1.7 billion. Just got enough money. Let's build that. Go to my airport route. Let me edit you and let me just add this on. Let me make sure I select the right buttons, or the right platforms, I should say, and not buttons. That looks good to me. Let's shoot down, confirm that. Go back up, trains. 6 minutes, 9 minutes, 18 minutes. Let me just buy a few more trains. Go to 5 minutes. Let's just leave it at that and get it going. That is now increased. That, I hope, will help, because I do have workers across here that want to go into Manhattan. So that, with any luck, is going to make that 150, now 160k. I cannot complain at that. I do quite like that, actually. As a matter of interest, where do these workers want to go? Quite a lot do want to go into Manhattan. And also along here. So coverage wise, that doesn't look too bad at all. If I don't mind, I don't say so myself. What I might look to do now is awful lot of people, but they just want to go 8.5 from 7.2. That's quite a decent jump just for a little extension. Where do most of these so if I just have a look at quite a few of you all want, because what I'm thinking is little loop there, little line there, line, little line there. I think first of all, I'm going to look at putting a line that just goes straight across, which is south of Central Park. Again, this is going to have to be at 10. Let me. Don't want to be too fancy. So, construction wise, I am just going to go with a parallel. One station there. I need to be at minus 20, not as a station, minus 20 as a track. To there. Now if I go back up to minus 10, if I go to minus 10 here and minus 10 just there, build a station, just build that as well within the catchment area, and then what I would like is one station here and another one there, which, yes, they are quite close, but I do feel that that is going to be beneficial. With now a station which is going to cut through there, a bit more of a track to take me to the east of Central Park with a station. Now I'm going to have to put a station in just there so that I can capture the group so they can easily change. So $20. I've got to have the track at minus 20. Just for that a little bit. Then it's what point does it go to 15? No. 16? No. 17? What I want to do. 17 here with a station. Can I build a track? Yes. And again, I want to put let's go 16 to here. Put a station on go to 17, delete that a little bit. I want to try and do is to get it to there at 17, build my track through. So let me just delete that. Workers want to be aiming to come through here. Yes, let me build my track. Just there and bend it round slightly. Now it's got to be 12 to get through that little bit of water. Now I can come back up to 10. And I think I'm going to put a do I stay parallel? Do I stay parallel? If I put a station there, one here, and if I look at one just there, I'm doing them every 30 minutes. So you can walk. You can walk between the two stations. Just follow that road to that point. And now if I put let's build my track to here, then put my station, and then my track go there. So that will cover a route if I want to put a route down that road. Again, if I put a station about halfway between, then if I look at putting one there, if I decide to run back, let me just delete that because I'm thinking if I run a route through that little bit, it'll be nice if it did cross over slightly. Then I'm looking at A station here. Station there. I'll just follow this little bit of road. And at the moment I am going to finish just there. So let me just go and connect these up. Connecting reasonably straight because I'm underground. It's not going to be too bad. This is going to cost me a fortune. Let's just put the last one in. My crossover here and crossover there. Just over 3 billion at a guess. Not far off, just over 3 billion. And I'm currently making just under 600 million a day. So I can't really complain at that. Airport route is still doing well. It's not caught my Brooklyn route up yet, but it's not far off. So construction wise, so demand wise, 3.6, 3.7. What would it be after I just add this little extension? Because I do think where is do keep debating where to go next, because there's a nice group of people there all want to come into the city, and also there, if I do my catchment, those workers I mean residence wise, workers all over the shot. It really is a north-south line for that bubble. You're also a north-south line. You are not quite so much a north-south line. It's quite a few people from over yonder. Are we there yet? Probably very close. I need 3.3. the fact I'm that close, do I keep forgetting about bonds? Do I issue a bond or not? No. 3.2 and it's 3.3. Another part of a day, and that will get me there. I do need to give my second avenue line a little bit of love. I really do. What's that? East 57. E57 will be this line. Let me build it. Routes. Let's create another route. E57. Let's create that. And let's get you created. Zoom in so I get the right platform. Zoom in to get these two. You pair are all okay. Oops, nearly missed you. And let's just keep going. Oops, missed that platform. Nearly there. 1, 2, 3. And number 4. Let's confirm that. Look at my trains. To buy some. How many can I buy? 55. Let's stick 10 trains on at peak. 6. And then 3. Some money. Then we had a few more trains on. Ridership weighted 45%. 70. Good. Ten minutes. 23 at night. Let me just go 14 every 5 minutes. That's picking up quite a few people. 8.7. 62, 66,000, 70,000 already. Can't complain at that. Can't complain at that at all. I need to get to an end of a day to see how that is going to impact everything. 9.6 ridership. I'll take that. I'll definitely take that. A nice healthy line, nice healthy route. But Second Avenue definitely needs some love. Because there is still a lot of people, especially here. So where do you all want to go? Is this workers? These people. Oops, let's click that in again. But I think I am going to go back up to my -4 and look at extending this line up. So one quad, one station just there. Do I want to put one in the middle? Yeah, that's why. Oopsie-daisy. Right, so I can actually see. No. But I will put, where is everybody? Decisions. I think if I put a station, if I click the right button, it will definitely help. I put a quad. I put a quad just there, and then one. Let's just build the track. Track down, then the station do it like that so that I can bend it round and then bring you down to here, take you to -8, go across, all right. Let's just do the -8, just there. Go to -4, that goes in, you go in, and if I put a quad here with the track connecting, because this is now where it will get fun, because I think a parallel track is going to go here, but now I need to go to -8, but if I take it to -10 with a single connect, no, -4, oops, wrong way, go to -5, -5, then I want to go down to a -10, because I need to put my station up here. See, -10, build a parallel, no, it is going to have to be at a -10. So I'll put you there to -10. Then you can connect in, I select the right button. So you're coming in there, you're coming in there. And then I build my parallel station, which is now, oops, wrong way, -4. Just cutting through that bubble. That bubble. You're going to carry on up that street. Because I'm now moving out into the middle of nowhere. I'm just trying to think, how am I going to cut through? So if I'm coming up this road, following that road, putting a station in just here. It's how do I navigate through here to put a station on there, because I'm within walking distance. I don't really want to be going over the top with my stations. I might just put one in on that bubble, one in across there. Let me just start and build a bit of track. Because I want to just see how I can navigate through. Let's just go to there, and can I do that without demolishing anything? This is where it's going to get interesting. And yes, that little bit is going to be slow. No. So if I put the station there and just connect you in, that little section is going to be slow. No, don't like that, because it's going to be too slow. Sure. What I might do is just put station there. With some track just there, and now I'm going to put another station there with my crossover. Now this little bit, I think am I at -4? Yes. So let's just connect you in. Connect you in. No. No, 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 no. Straight through that bubble. Straight through that bubble. Because there are quite a few people over here. I'm not going. Those people there are going to miss out. But can't please everyone, can I? Can't please everyone. So let me just put this little bit of an extension on. Go to there so I don't demolish anything. A little bit of a loop and in. Then we follow you around and oh. Just a little bit of a building. What building? I don't see a building there. Let's add that on. Now, let me build that and let me take 2nd Avenue and add. Let's extend you north. You're looping round. Let's get you connected in. So that's my extension. Confirm. But add some more trains on. Let's buy a few trains. Let's get that back down to, let's have 15, 10, and 5 trains on. Demand is now up to 11.2. What I want to do is just add in my Second Avenue. Second Avenue extension line. Oh, what's broken? What is not connected? You are connected. What do you not like? What are you complaining about? Let me just see if I can work it out. Is it? Is it that bit of track? Is it that bit of track? Let me just put routes. Let me edit you and just take these off. Because I have a funny feeling that it is let's confirm that. Now I have a bad feeling that it is that it does not like, even though it's built it. Well, delete you while I'm waiting. Now let's build this track at -10. Quad. Line there. Tracking there. We just delete you two. We just delete you and parallel And we just do that, go to -4, connect. Now, 2, 4. Just need to go with a single line. Just to there. Can go under there. Going the wrong way. Put you 10. In and single in, a single. Build that. Go to my routes. Let's edit you. Why are you complaining? Ah, that might not have been the issue. The issue is, let's discard those changes and let me get you and put you back in. The issue is not this end of the line. Let me get this in. I think looking at the time, let me confirm that. Just check the trains. Yep. That is okay. Right, the issue is not this end of the track. The issue is here. It's got no way of returning. So I am not going to build the second line extension until the next episode when I come across the river here and then go in multiple directions. Then I will add you in. So demand wise, oh, look at that. Yeah, I'm going to say over 10%, but now I've just gone under. So station wise, airport line is doing well. And also my E57, that is doing remarkably well, but still isn't beating my Broadway line, which I think that does need just extending up. And possibly down. But this line needs to come across the river, so I can then split them off into two parallel and then add in my Second Avenue extension line. So as always, if you're enjoying what you are seeing, then please hit the like button. If you have any comments, good, bad or ugly, then please leave them below. If you've got any line or station name improvements you want to give me, and again, without looking at the current infrastructure within New York, if you've got any suggestions on line extensions, then please do let me know. Profit wise, I won't really know what this Second Avenue little bit extra is going to give me, but I have gone from, was it 566 million up to 776 million a day. So just by adding in that one little extension here has given me an extra 200 million. So once again, smash the like if you're enjoying what you're seeing. Add a comment, good, bad or ugly below will be much appreciated. And if you don't want to miss out on the calamities of the next episode, then please hit the subscribe button. On that note, I am going to call it a day. So I wish you all a great day, and I hope to see some of you again next time, and hopefully a few more. Goodbye for now, and thank you for watching.